What is the best NSFW Christmas joke you know? Why did the snowman drop his pants? He heard the snowblower was coming by.
Frosty the Puppet!
Why was Dad upset that he got a sweater for Christmas? Because he wanted a screamer or a moaner.
I like this new generation of music.
Why is Santa's sack so big? He only comes once a year. Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, nothing was stirring, not even a mouse. I should have bought a carbon monoxide alarm.
Jesus Christ.
Bert the brown-nosed reindeer, he could fly, just as well as all the others. He just couldn't stop as fast. The version I heard was about Randolph the brown-nosed reindeer. He's getting drunk at a bar and tells the bartender his sad story about the time he couldn't stop on an icy roof and his nose went right up Rudolph's, well, you know, rectum, I damn near killed him.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
On the first Christmas morning, the three wise men walk into the manger. The first one steps in donkey shit, looks at his shoe and exclaims Jesus Christ. Mary looks up at Joseph and says, that's a better name than Keith.
That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Why does Santa always come through the chimney? Because he knows better than to try the back door.
Boy, if you don't get...
A middle-aged woman goes to a tattoo parlor and asks the tattoo artist to tattoo Thanksgiving on the inside of one of her thighs and Christmas on the inside of the other thigh. The tattoo artist is curious about this and asks, why such an odd request? The woman tells him, my husband always complains that there's nothing good to eat between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Husband's reaction, leftovers again. What's the difference between Tiger Woods and Santa? Santa stops after 3 hoes.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
A 17-year-old male walks into a drugstore. He says, I've been invited to Christmas dinner at my new girlfriend's house. Afterwards I hope there is a chance I get lucky, you know what I mean. Clark, how about condoms then? They could come in handy. Here's a pack. The young man, after paying, walks to the door, stops, smiles, comes back. You know what? The mom is also smoking hot. I think I'll take another pack, just in case I get extra lucky. Christmas Eve comes around. The boy sits at the dinner table and doesn't say a word. After a while his girlfriend says, if I had known you were so quiet, I wouldn't have invited you. The young man replies, if you had told me your dad works at a drugstore, I wouldn't have come. What Christmas song do they play at the psychiatrist's office? Do you hear what I hear? What do Bill Cosby and Santa have in common? They only come when you're sleeping.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know. I took her home and I enjoyed that.
On Family Feud, what quality does Santa have that women wish their man had? He lasts all night. I was out at a bar with an older co-worker. He had a Santa hat on and kept using the pickup line, hey, would you like to help Santa come early tonight? What's the difference between snowmen and snow women? Snowballs.
Yeah, no shit, honey!
I went and bought a real Christmas tree. The bloke selling it asked me if I was going to put it up myself. I said no, you sick bastard, I'm putting it in my living room. 3 men died on Christmas Eve and were met by St. Peter at the pearly gates. In honor of this holy season, St. Peter said, you must each possess something that symbolizes Christmas to get into heaven. The first man fumbled through his pockets and pulled out a lighter. He flicked it on. It represents a candle, he said. You may pass through the pearly gates, St. Peter said. The second man reached into his pocket and pulled out a set of keys. He shook them and said, they're bells. St. Peter said, you may pass through the pearly gates. The third man started searching desperately through his pockets and finally pulled out a pair of women's panties. Street. Peter looked at the man with a raised eyebrow and asked, "And just what do those symbolize?" The man replied, "They're carols."
My nigga.
If you enjoyed this wonderful video, subscribe and drop a like or Santa won't be giving you shit this year.
No witnesses?